Yeah, I'm just gonna unmute everything because at this point we're just doing a podcast. we're just.
Yeah.
Should I
Just,
should
just
I
doing a
switch my
podcast instead of
category to
playing
just
Dungeons and
I'm
Dragons.
sorry. I gotta eat this. I gotta eat this. I'm super duper hungry, so I gotta eat this protein bar before we start, or else all my characters are gonna be hangry characters.
I'm trying, Tama. I'm trying. My mom. Killing says Dungeon Cast.
That was about right.
Wait, hold on. Killing, that can be taken from a different way. Hold on.
I mean, if anybody comes into my chat and complains, who am I kidding? Nobody watches my stuff anyways. But if anybody comes in
Oh,
here and complains that there's no D&D, well, I have Roll20 open in the background. You can see my dice roll cam. You can also see Waffles munching his stuff.
it was a really good protein bar, guys. It was really good. You guys have no idea how much I need this.
And just for alibi, I'm not now gonna move my token.
I'm gonna undo the stream starting soon thing and show my face. Hi guys. Hello. Don't mind me just munching on a protein bar before we start. While we're waiting, you guys can look at the cool Bidoof my brother got me for Christmas. He's the new mascot of my stream. I love him. He is my boy. I don't have a name for him yet.
Capture him.
Don't you
Name
touch
him
my
Ego.
Bidoof. He's mine. Name him
Name him
Ego.
Ego.
Oh, that's a good. Oh, I like that name. Ego. I was thinking of like
Ego.
Doof Waffle because that just sounds hilarious.
Yeah, that literally came straight to my mind, Schmoodle. Oh my goodness.
It's Dr.
I like Ego.
Schmertz.
Dr. Doof.
Dr. Badoofenschmerz.
That's a good one too. I kind of like that one too.
Uh,
Except for I never watched Phineas and Ferb, so
Pikachu.
Either way it would be bad. Either way it would be bad. No matter which way you said it, but like, I feel like that way was probably worse than what the first way you said. I mean, Dungeon Cast sounds like it could be funny to like listen to if it was like, like this.
that's what the one shot would be if I had planned the one shot. I'm sorry, everybody, for having no one shot ready, even though I promised.
By the way, Waffles,
It's okay, Waffles.
I think your camera is out of focus.
Whoop. Focus. Focus camera.
Fine for me.
Hello? Can you see my face? It looks good to me.
Looking
Just
kind
lick
of blurry.
lick the lens and wipe it off. It's fine.
It's looking okay for me.
Yeah, it looks fine for me.
Yeah, it looks good
And
for
it's
me
probably just my Discord pooping itself.
Oh, Discord
Probably.
pooping.
Oh man, I just put this
Let me get actually the title of the episode in my stream because I just put Dungeons and Breakfast. All right, here we go. Okay, you guys ready to start? 500 minutes
Yes.
late, however, an hour late.
Poor Tom.
Things. Usually we're only half an hour late. This time we were an hour late. Okay,
Actually, my fault.
getting right into it before Tama dies. Last time on Dungeons and Breakfast, Curse of Strahd, your group had discovered the house of the strange man who had been following you before, Ernst. Actually, what did you guys find anything? No, he wasn't home. That's right.
He wasn't home, so we decided to return later.
He was not home. You guys decided to retreat back to the Blue Water Inn without any kind of options or any leads on where to go. At this Blue Water Inn, you discovered two very drunk, abrasive men. Well, one more drunk and abrasive than the other. A Carl and Nikolai Wachter, who you guys questioned about Vasily von Holtz, and what else did you question him about? Hold on. I think it was just about Vasily von Holtz and the Baron.
If they knew where the location of the bones were.
Oh,
If
yes,
they
yes,
knew-
that's right. If they knew anything about the
Yeah.
bones. They didn't know anything about the bones, but they did drop some information about apparently their mother, Fiona Wachter. They said a few things about some kind of strange activities in the basement of her house, but didn't really give you any details as to the specifics, saying that they were not privy to them. After getting about this much information, they drunkenly walked off to go plague some other inn or some street off yonder outside of the Blue Water Inn. And that's where you guys left off. I think Gwyn was hiding in a bush. Gwyn was hiding in a bush. Botak, or
She came inside with the bush in hand. She ripped
yes,
it
she came inside with the bush. So now you have Gwyn with bush, like covering her face, and then the rest of you guys are all sitting at a table here in the inn.
It's camouflage, Gwyn.
Yes, it's Camo Gwyn. Trying to decide your next move. Let me get some music. Let me get some appropriate music.
Maybe we should build Gwyn a bush suit, and then
I don't know about that.
Bush suit.
Probably
make
more
her
than
sneak
likely we
around.
probably won't see those guys again. I'm not sure on that, but
I don't mind a good prick from a brush. I mean, camo suit, yes, excellent idea.
Glenn, you can't hide from people forever.
But I prefer life that way.
That I I can only imagine how you earned money up until now.
Intimidation? What are you thinking?
I'm not thinking anything. I don't see how you could have gotten money up till now
Yeah.
because literally you're afraid to talk to people.
I'm
Botek.
not afraid.
I think it was more this specific person, and considering that this specific individual is not the only person out there in the big wide world.
It's not that I'm afraid, it's just I don't enjoy it. Or rather, the idea of getting attached to anyone without things going, well, up shit creek, to put it blunt. So I just rather just hang in the background. Jeez, don't call me out.
Sorry, I'm a little surprised. It's the most you said in a long time.
I'm getting back in my bush.
Aww.
I'll be in this bush if you need me. Danica looks over you all and kind of. She's still pretending to wash the same glass she's been washing for the entire conversation that you guys had with Carl and Nikolai.
Wait,
Well-
did she go back into the kitchen last time?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, she's gone. Never mind.
Yeah.
Her token was there, and I forgot to move it. That's why I assumed she was still there. Bye. Get out of here, Danica. You're not here. That's right. You had to go talk to somebody.
Jeez.
Okay, never mind. None of that happened.
All good. We're all good. Okay, so what's our next move? We got Lady Fiona, right? To go and try and either persuade her to tell us where these Vasily is, so we can get the bones back, or to maybe she might have the bones. I don't know. So either our plan is to do that, or what? Wait till our one guy comes back from wherever he is, back to his home, to see if he can give us more information about Vasily. What's our plan, guys?
I wonder if she likes wine.
God damn it, Crowley.
I don't know. Let's
We
go
know her
kick the
sons
door in
do.
or- Or we can knock on the door, see if she's there. Meet her, be nice, pretend to play nice, gain her favor. I don't know. Whatever suits you guys' fancy. I'm just along for the ride.
Can I bring the bush?
No,
The bush might be helpful.
Why not?
you. Okay, this person is. I want to think like nobility, right? So
But
the last thing we want to do is, try to offend them with, not showing face around.
comfy.
In case you guys forgot, also as well, I'll remind you that Danica did say that Fiona was well connected, so that was another thing that you guys discovered. Just reminding you.
Have you looked at us?
And
Let's be completely honest here. We are pretty much a walking freak show. So I don't think a bush will necessarily make it worse.
Yes.
in all of my travels, I have seen and met many people.
But have you ever met a
You
bush?
guys are not. I can't say that I have, but it's not like most of the people that I have seen
You talking bad about the
has
bush
been
people?
has been, all that weird. Sure, there are different features and everything, but generally they're still people.
What have you got against bushes?
Just let her keep the bush. She's keeping the bush. Let's go.
Yes. Shovel, 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 shovel.
What do you got against bushes?
The gif in chat is exactly how I imagine her walking.
Yeah, I see it. I laugh at it, but
Fucking Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah. Somewhere in the D&D chat, Moodle posted the Grinch scene for the Jim Carrey Grinch where he's walking around as the tree, the Christmas
yeah.
tree.
Yes, yes.
Gwyn the
The
Christmas
Chris-
bush.
the Christmas Chrissy.
There we have our Christmas episode.
Yes.
There you go. Gwyn the Christmas
Decorate
bush.
me.
It's our Christmas
As we're
episode.
Walking through the street, people start putting ornaments on her.
Yes.
Decorate me.
Yeah.
The festival. Decorate me.
Yeah, it's the
Yes,
festival.
There you go. That's your fine attire. Well, let us go to the old lady's house, I guess.
Danica also did tell you guys where she lived. It's not a big secret where Fiona lives. It's a
Biggest
block
house.
away. It's a big house.
Shovel, shovel.
Well,
Hold on, before we
Right.
go to the Velaki map, I've got to delete the doggo and the Among Us guys.
Ooh,
Please do. Anyway, do we want to go to her house, or we want to try and find our contact guy?
that is a very good question.
Yeah, which I've asked probably 3 times now, and nobody's answered.
How far has time passed since we left the dude's house?
About an hour. It's
It's
really
still not
it's
nighttime where he would have gone home, right?
nope. It's about afternoon at this point.
Yeah. So we should probably go to the lady's house and then stop by after,
Okay,
just to make sure that he's home.
makes sense. We can question him after, because we don't know where in the city he is right now. Wait,
Where is Harvey?
has he been following us still? We need to check
haven't seen
around.
him.
You guys don't know.
We need to check around and make sure.
If he does, I'm punching him in the dick next time.
Fair.
This poor guy.
Listen, Crowley told him once.
He pretty much peed his pants last time.
Good, bitch.
Well,
Maybe he was just curious.
let's go find the big house and see
Okay.
what kind of info we.
Let's go.
Bum, 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 bum,
All
bum,
right,
bum,
I'll
bum.
bring you to the not doggo Velaki map. There we go. Regular Velaki map. I don't know where your tokens are. Why aren't your tokens showing up?
Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da,
I miss Sophaxis, even though I never got to meet him.
Oh yeah, that's right. The
So
doggo.
disappointed. I'm happy but disappointed.
Oh, I accidentally. Hold on, we got to bring the doggo back because I accidentally deleted your tokens with it. Hold on.
Oops, so
Oh, we can't. We got to keep the doggo going. I got to go get your tokens from somewhere else. Hold on. Oh, I ruined everything.
Waffles for Chumps pro DMing since yesterday.
it's okay, Waffles.
There's
it's
a way
all-
to there's a way to make it so that you can delete that we can delete our drawings without
It's the
touching the
Taco's
tokens.
fault.
Yeah, there's a clear drawings, but I just highlighted and deleted. Because
fault,
it
don't
was
worry about it.
easier for me. Let me just get your tokens back. You guys are at the Blue Water Inn. Give me a second.
You're fine.
Okay. You guys are here. The Wachter house, at least the directions that Danica gave you, the Wachter house was right over here. It's only a block or two away. So if you guys wanted to go to the Wachter mansion, you guys could do that.
Yep.
Okay. You exit the Blue Water Inn, seeing no sight of Carl or Nikolai anywhere. The sun ever obscured by the heavily cloudy sky. The strange mist that you had seen around your feet before that had kind of crept through the streets at the beginning of the day seems to have dissipated a little bit. It's not as foggy right now in the afternoon. People walk by, but still avoid you. But it seems that they're kind of getting used to your presence, at least in this section of town, seeing you go in and out of this inn several times. And they give you strange looks, but they don't seem to, at least the people around this area, don't seem to be stepping out of their way as much to avoid you.
We're just normies, just like them.
We are normal
can't
people.
approach.
Gwyn hiding behind a
can't
bush.
say- you can't say that with Gwyn like that.
They do give Gwyn
Can't
a
say.
strange side glance as she walks by with the bush in hand. And,
Just a
Don't
bush.
mind her, it's her security bush.
you know, while they temporarily don't seem to mind you as much as they used to, they kind of do a double glance at Gwyn, and one of them raises their eyebrows. A woman carrying like a basket of clothes kind of just does a double take and watches your group go by. specifically
See,
specifically the Dragonborn.
nothing to see here. Just a bush. Yes, shuffle, shuffle. Bush, bush.
She quickly moves away and just walks down this street at a very hurriedly pace.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
You guys round the corner. It seems like this section of town is the fancier section of town. The more closer you get to the middle of town, the nicer the buildings are. And this Blue Water Inn is actually situated in a, well, as nice as the town gets. The town doesn't really get nice per se at any point. The buildings look kind of haphazard and jagged, and all these jagged buildings. They're tall, but for some reason, the architecture of Barovia, you've noticed, people really like to build their buildings tall here in Barovia. Every house that's at least semi decent is built with, at the very least, 2 stories, and it's a strange type of architecture you've really never seen before. You walk through several rows of these strange, jagged buildings and tall structures with these strange chimneys coming out at odd angles from them. Eventually, reaching a house that looks particularly strange compared to the rest of them. In fact, when you arrive at the place that Danica told you about, you kind of have to look around and double check and be, is this the right place? It is a large house. It is very big, but it almost seems disgusted with itself. There's a slouching roof hanging over these heavy furrowed gables, and moss-covered walls sag and bulge under the weight of these vegetation and vines that have grown over the house over time.
You just hear audibly go, ugh.
It kind of has that vibe to it. It's very sullen, sunken. It's very large, and it looks like it was probably a very nice house at one time. But the house kind of almost has sunken under its own weight of how big it is, and the vines and the lack of caretaking that has shown up on it over the years.
My sons are obviously good for nothing then.
As you approach it, you can almost audibly hear it groaning. It is a pretty sad looking, but aristocratic looking house. It's almost like the house hates what it has become. There's nobody, at least visibly, in the vicinity or the area. There's not really a busy street here. This is more of a residential area. And the outside of the yard is covered in this wrought iron fence that has also had vines growing over it, and parts of it are creaking and bent in places. But no presence of people, that you can tell anyways.
Should we knock on the door?
Well, that would be the most direct approach. We could either do that. Maybe if we want to be sneaky about it, we might want to also
Bush?
if we shush for a second, Craig.
Bush.
If we decide that we want to be sneaky and get into her basement without her knowing, we might want to look for a back door or something. But front approach first, then sneaky, if we need to be.
Bush.
Shush, Bush.
Are you guys approaching the door?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let me I can actually bring you to a map.
Oh.
If there's a place you gotta go, I can get you there. I know I'm the map.
We need the map, need the map, need the map.
Please no.
Should we already roll for initiative just in case?
Roll for initiative.
I'm doing it, please.
The map from Dora the Explorer comes out and
Let
attacks
me
you.
fight- let me
I'm the
fight
map, I'm the
please.
map.
Please, please let me do it.
I'm the map, you're gonna die. I'm the map.
Oh.
Now you tell Dora. Grandma's bridge gates to hell.
She's literally sitting like 3 inches from you. Flinch off. Go tell her yourself.
Okay, hold on. I've gotta do a little editing on the what you guys can see and stuff like that for this map, because I did not do this ahead of time. So even though I knew you guys were gonna be going here, let me.
That's okay.
I oopsied.
You whore!
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Highlight the. There we go. Okay, and Irina is with you guys. All right. Can you guys see the? You guys see everything?
I
Yes.
see everything.
You
Will
see
we a big
everything?
Black blob?
You scroll down.
Yeah. I know, a big black blob in the middle of the map because we can't see anything.
Yeah.
I can.
I see bushes.
Can you see the interior?
Oh, no.
That's what I meant.
Oh, I thought like you couldn't see anything. I thought that's what you were saying.
Yeah.
No, well, obviously you can't see the interior unless you peek in the windows. If you peek in the windows, you can see.
I don't want to be rude, and
Maybe.
I also don't want to accidentally catch an old lady naked.
Yeah, sorry.
Why does that sound?
Why
like
is that where your mind goes?
In my line of work, you see a little of everything.
He's not wrong.
I can just imagine during a run to steal shit that's happened to him. Goes back to the ship. They question, why do you look so upset? They're like, he's just like, don't ask.
I've
Just
seen
don't
a
ask.
horror today.
Just
A
don't
horror
see
like
shit?
no one else has ever seen or
I've seen
wants
a
to see.
whore and a whore.
Do you guys you guys are walking up to the door then?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk up to the door, which is this large kind of heavy wooden door. Almost seems it's still in place, but it almost seems like a little bent and off of its hinges a little tiny bit. There's these large decorative bronze bands across it. And like this huge brass knocker that's very, very opulent, depicting a picture of a large bat which is strange. Usually that is a... you haven't seen a lot of kind of things that remind people of Strahd. In fact, they try to keep away from anything that reminds them of Strahd. But this one, very out there, very open. There's just a bat right there.
Oh,
Great.
well, I could see what type of person we're going to be dealing with. Shall we get it over with?
Can he reach the knocker?
Oh no. Yes, he can reach the knocker. The knocker is only like 4 feet off the ground. It's arm height.
We
I mean, he has to reach a little higher than you guys, but yes.
We gotta get him one of those like grabber things with the dinosaur heads.
Oh god. Oh no.
She opens the
prevent
door.
Bot-
Just go trick or treat.
to save Botek from further embarrassment, Thurxara just mage hands the knocker and knocks the door that way.
Okay. You knock the large bat insignia knocker. The one of the bands of the brass that you had seen before, kind of the middle of it, slides open. And you see a pair of eyes looking back at you from this eye level for most of you, except for Botek. And Gwyn. Gwyn is not about eye level with you. It's about a normal human height. You hear this voice from behind the door. State your business.
We would like to talk with Lady Fiona, if that's possible.
And who are you to ask for the lady's presence?
We are a traveling group of adventurers and merchants, and we have been told that she could help us in a matter that we are currently investigating.
You suddenly see the brass shut again. You wait there for about a good... It starts to be a decent amount of time. A minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Nothing. 5 minutes pass. You guys are just standing there in front of the door. 10 minutes pass.
Corelli's gonna walk up to it and grab the knocker and just as hard as he fucking can knock 3 times.
You rush up to the, or you walk up to the door and knock on it again 3 times. There's no response for a good 30 seconds or so. And then the brass slides open again. The lady will see you. Please enter. And it slides shut again.
Sometimes you just have to be annoying.
The
I found them.
door, you hear the click of several locks kind of being, you assumed unlocked, as you just hear the jingle of chains and the door opens with a very loud, very heavy creak. Just it opens to a man wearing a kind of this purplish servant's uniform, like these long, with this long flowing backside to it. Very, very nice attire. This buttoned vest. The man himself, slightly balding, slicked back hair. This no nonsense look on his face. Kind of this longer nose. Older gentleman, about maybe 50, 60 years old. He bows his head to you and waves you forward into what seems to be some kind of narrow vestibule, this foyer kind of area. May I take your... And he looks to Gwyn, kind of squints his eyes. Coats, please.
It's fine. Mine's a special breed of coat that you need to leave it outside, and it fares better in outdoor conditions. So I'll just leave it here. That's fine.
Yes, if you could, that would be fantastic. The lady does not
Gwyn-
appreciate foliage in her house.
Gwyn sadly sheds the bush and waves it goodbye with a slight tear in her eye.
You just kind of like throw it off to the side, like, goodbye, bush.
Think about you.
I will think fondly of you. You hid me from the greatest of dangers, a drunk man.
I told you this was gonna happen.
Screw you.
Are the rest of you even wearing coats? What do you guys...
No.
Not really.
I don't have any cloak on right now.
Thuxora is wearing her cloak of protection, but she's just gonna take it off, fold it together, and carry it over her arm.
He like goes to take it and then realizes that you don't intend to leave it behind, and he kind of puts his hand out and then awkwardly retracts it. Also to you, Crowley, which he suddenly realizes that you're not even wearing a shirt, and he kind of he just watches all of you kind of walk by. Botak in his full armor. Before you go in, your weapons, please.
Sure. Thuxora hands him her rapier.
He takes it and kind of puts it to his side and looks at the rest of you.
If I must hand over the maul.
He takes your maul, also kind of puts it next to the rapier.
I've lost my bush and now I'm gonna lose my punk stick.
Come
Okay,
on,
this
Gwyn.
is fine.
You're
Okay,
not gonna
okay,
use it, it's
okay,
gonna be here once we're done.
okay. Gwen hands over the hammer.
He goes to grab the hammer and kind of just kind of lurches forward as he tries to drag it over next to the other weapons. And you miss, and he looks over to Irina, who takes off her cloak that she's been wearing and kind of folds it over her short sword and hands it to him as well, which he takes.
Crowley will hand him his scimitar, one of his daggers, and his short bow.
Okay, do you still have your other dagger on you?
Uh-huh.
Where's your other dagger hidden? Oh, hold on, give me a second.
Oh,
Sorry, I unplugged my headphones. Give me...
I guess I should hand him my javelins.
Sorry, where's your dagger at?
He'd probably keep the second one stowed, like, in his, boot.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't notice that. He doesn't notice If you guys are concealing any weapons, he does not notice it because he rolled poopy.
I do hand him my javelins.
Okay, he takes your javelins. Kind of looks over the weapons.
Not any other weapons on me. Actually, I do. Thaxara also hands him her dagger that she
Okay.
completely forgot about that she was wearing it herself.
Okay, his hands get kind of like getting full now as he's got like this great hammer and all this other stuff, and he's kind of like, I see you are well prepared for danger. At any rate, please follow me. And he leads you inside this vestibule and heads over to one of the closets and takes a very large brass key, unlocks it, opens it up, and you see him take the weapons and everything and move towards a chest in the back of this closet, put everything in. The great hammer he leaves to the side because it just doesn't fit, and he closes the chest and closes the door and locks everything. The lady will see you in the waiting room. And he heads to another door, which we'll just reveal the whole section of the house, really. Because otherwise we're just going to be revealing things very slowly. Boop, boop, boop. He leads you forward into this strange kind of it's like a four-way intersection where it's almost very claustrophobic. There's this stairway that heads up to the second story, very narrow, very kind of in nature with the rest of the architecture of Barovia, where things just seem to be really tall and narrow.
Waffles,
Yes.
quick thing, I think you might need to refresh your waffle cam because it looks like it's not updating.
Oh no.
It's fine for me.
There we go. It just updated. I don't know why it was taking forever. There we go. The stairway seems to head up to a second story. He opens a door to the left, which seems to open to a large, this dining room-like area. There's an ornate dining table here that stretches the length of the entire room. There's a very pompous-looking crystal chandelier hanging above it, which looks completely out of place compared to the finish of the actual dining table itself, which doesn't look that fancy or nice. It's just very long and large. These 8 chairs, pretty elegant. Their backs are adorned with these like sculpted elk horns surrounding this table. The windows themselves are arched and made of like a lattice work of iron, like this barred iron with heavy paned glass that are mostly covered with curtains, but there is a bit of light that peeks through them. Most of the place is actually lit up by candles on the table and the firelight of the adjoining parlor area, which is mostly just a fireplace with these 3 kind of elegant couches surrounding this oval table made of a strange black glass that you don't recognize. It's very odd and out of place looking. Above the hearth hangs a portrait of this smirking nobleman sporting kind of this, it looks like a broken nose and a tangle of hair graying at the temple, wearing this very very aristocratic but strange and outdated attire. And there's several smaller portraits of unknown figures hanging on the wall. What draws your attention is the figure sitting on one of the couches, staring into the hearth. A taller, skinnier, older woman, maybe in her 50s or so. This very odd hairdo, well done, upkept, and these strange like buns that raise off the top of her head, almost like horns on the side, wrapped up by this black ribbon. Her face is very gaunt, and she seems to carry herself in this very elegant and aristocratic manner. Her outfit is particularly nice. Sticking with the theme of the purple, she wears this long, flowing, elegant purple dress with this inlaid kind of goldish trim. It's not exactly like this bright, brilliant gold. More akin to like the brass you saw on the door than anything else. In these fancy decorative patterns and things like that. She looks at you, hands folded. Ah, welcome. I have been awaiting your presence. Please, take a seat. She extends her long, nailed fingers towards one of the couches.
Oh.
I can't really fit on the one side. So I'm just gonna sit here. Just imagine I'm sitting on one side of the couch.
Okay, I will imagine you are sitting on one side of the couch. It does. Yeah, you don't have to move your tokens like particularly. Ah, you are the new visitors that I have heard about in town. Tell me, how has your stay in Vallaki been?
It has been pretty good so far. We have been told that there's a big festivity coming up that we're looking forward to, and yeah.
Yes, another one. Well, you must be parched. Where is our beverages? She says to the old man, kind of waiting near the doorway. He nods his head and disappears. Well then, let me ask, what brings you to my house?
We have been told that you might be able to assist us in a manner that we're currently looking into. Because you seem to be one of the most connected people in town, and we are looking for a certain person.
That I am. And you came to the right person. I am particularly well connected. And your names are?
My name is Thurxaraxarkuxathx.
Just call her Threx. I'm Botek.
Crowley.
Threx, you gotta accept the fact that nobody's gonna say your name correctly.
Good.
Irina. Strange names. You are all outsiders, I take it.
That'd be a big yep.
Not only to Vallaki, but I'm willing to guess to Barovia.
What gave it away?
She kind of just smiles at you. Now then, you said you needed my connections. What for?
Yes. We are looking for a certain Vasily von Holtz. We have been told that he is in the possession of a trinket that we would like to buy off him.
Vasily von Holtz. You see her ponder for a moment and kind of tap her long fingernails together. I'm sorry, I don't know the name of such an individual. If he was someone who lived in this town, trust me, I would know of him. Why do you seek this man?
Well, he is rumored to be in the possession of a trinket, an amulet to be precise, that we would like to purchase off him and donate to the local church as a sign of goodwill and to compensate them for a favor that we want to ask the local church.
I see. Well, whoever this individual is, they're either very secretive or they do not exist. She thinks to herself for a moment, kind of scratching her chin. Have you met the Baron yet?
The Baron? I don't believe we have made the acquaintance yet.
No, we have. We have. He was the one
What?
He was the one that we were literally talking to last time. He was
The Baron, the short
the
out of character
Burgermeister.
question, the Baron or the Burgermeister?
You've actually heard him called both at different
Yeah.
points.
Oh,
he's pretty much both.
But he is the same person. Okay.
It is
okay, never
a
mind.
self-imposed
Undo that then.
title. The only thing he is baron of is his own little section of land that he owns.
Ah, the Burgermeister.
Yes. Though I think he is more of a fool masquerading as a burgomaster, masquerading as a leader with his tripes about all being well. All is certainly not well, as you have no doubt seen as outsiders.
Yeah.
Hmm. Mood around
Yeah,
town
either-
isn't the best.
Either he's delusional or up to
Could be.
something.
Yes, that is putting it lightly. Delusional is a good word for it. Burying our heads in the sand will not save the town from the Lord who truly rules over this place. I'm sure you can guess who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
It's-
put it mildly, there's no way a festival of any kind could keep someone like him away.
Yes.
Wondering, why would this town even require saving?
You notice she looks to you with like this very interested raised eyebrow. That is a very good question. Why does this town need saving? Certainly, if Strahd had wanted to do something to this town, he could have by now. A few well-placed smiles are not going to keep him at bay. She gives you this kind of up and down look for a moment, kind of examining you. I'm willing to bet you've met him before. Am I wrong?
Yes, we made the acquaintance indeed. We had quite a lovely dinner party with him.
And tell me, what was your impressions?
He is
A dick.
Yeah, I was about to say, let Crowley handle this. He describes him the best.
guys,
Come on.
you can't just go around calling people dicks, okay?
Try me.
I would describe him as a very interesting individual.
Pompous jerk.
You do notice her seem to cast this very concerned look over Crowley and Botak as they just surmise him as a dick. She kind of... And then she looks over to you, Thyrxora. Yes, interesting is one word for it. He is a very powerful man. There is more to him, I think, than just being a dick. I think that the way to lead Valaki to prosperity is to reason with him, to make ourselves a place that Strahd would enjoy keeping around Barovia. For if we displease him, there is no doubt that he could do whatever he wished to us. I have personally witnessed his abilities.
So have we. I'm just wondering, what do you think, how would a place like that look? What do you think could we do to please him?
There are many methods. For one, forget all this smiling and festivals and killing these wolves and burning suns to fend him off. That does nothing but draw his ire. A man like Strahd, he enjoys power. He enjoys the undying fealty and loyalty of those he rules over. And at the very least, we give him the semblance of such. And, for lack of a better term, we hope to get on his good side. That is what I would do if I was in charge. Tell me,
It'd be a good way to keep him away, that's for sure. Just being on his good side instead of angering him.
I definitely would not be able to be a leader then.
No, you
Yeah,
wouldn't.
me neither.
Crowley. No, you wouldn't.
Not in this area. Nope.
yes, it is no easy task, I will tell you that much. Certainly not one the Baron is capable of.
Now, here's the thing though. We know something that you might profit of. Maybe it is worth holding off on these plans a little longer to please Strahd, and instead attempt to please whoever comes after him. Because, as we found out during this dinner we had with him, he seems to be looking for somebody to follow him on the throne.
She kind of leans forward. Also, Slots, thank you for the raid. How you doing?
Don't you mean replace?
A successor is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
She leans forward, and you notice a look of interest on her face as she kind of gets closer to you. Very studying your face and expressions very thoroughly, Thruxora. You say he searches for a successor.
Yes.
He plans to give up his throne.
Not without a fight, for whatever reason.
He seems to be looking for somebody who is worthy to follow, at least, which is why he recently has been bringing in quite a few outsiders.
Interesting. Tell me, why do you think a man as powerful as Strahd has relegated to rule over, well, this, a paltry section of land ruled by idiots, those with barely a conscience to even take care of themselves?
I think there's more to this land than you initially see.
Very astute observation. I think the same. There is much more than meets the eye about this place, about where we live, and about Strahd. And I want to know more.
And so do we.
It'd be great if we find like information in the library, or maybe some type of document somewhere, or maybe, from someone.
Unfortunately, I can't do much about the current situation with that Baron sitting upon his throne, throwing these festivals like a pompous fool, blocking out any attempts I have of reaching out to Strahd or discovering any of his secrets. If there was an opportunity to depose of the Baron, tell me, what would you think of that?
It would definitely be worth looking into, especially if the person who follows would be on our good side. I just see a few issues with this plan. One of them is his assistant with the cursed arm.
Yes. Isaac is no doubt a large factor in its continuing power. It is not one to be trifled with. But your group, you seem to be, well, if you've gotten this far, you seem like you might be exceptional individuals. At least in the area of taking care of yourselves, fighting wise.
Mm,
Perhaps,
maybe.
Actually, and maybe that's a thing that you might help us with as well. How does a person like the Burgermaster bind somebody as powerful as Isaac to himself?
there is a long history between those two. It is not so much binding as it is.
Camaraderie.
Isaac is a. Well, he is easily manipulated.
Hmm.
Though, my attempts to sway him from the Baron's influence have proved unfruitful. He seems to be very loyal to the Baron. If for no other reason, then he gets to exert his power over those weaker than him, and the Baron lets him do so unabashedly. Isaac is a cruel man, almost as cruel as the Baron himself, and the Baron lets him be as such.
Probably why they get along so much.
Thought you were playing Transformers? Sorry, just I don't know. Just Transformers.
Transformers!
Hold on.
Robots in disguise.
Betting is redeemed a nom nom, and this is a great opportunity to fill my tum tum more because I'm a hungry boy.
I already have 2 plans to get rid of these, but we will see if we actually ever do that.
Hmm.
Bless you.
Gazonte.
Thank you.
Oh, sweet delicious jerky.
You know what I hate about jerky?
What's that?
The packages are just mostly air. It's worse than
That's
chips.
true.
Yeah.
Like I just
It really.
I don't care how much I have to pay for it. I just want a full package of jerky. Like just pack the damn thing with jerky so that I have
I
enough.
would have sent you.
I want a full
chips
pack of
available.
chips.
Fun fact: the air in chip bags is mostly nitrous because it's a preservative. They actually fill it with air to preserve the chips for packaging, so that they don't get all crunchy and destroyed and crushed up. And also, it's also doubles as a preservative, so that's why they extra fill those bags, and that's why those little tiny bags suck because they have to fill them with even more air because there's so many of these little bags of chips that you only get 4 chips per bag, and it sucks.
Have I ever shown you a picture of what I got for Christmas?
Oh, more
I
jerky.
got a 1 kilogram bag of apple flavored gummy bears.
Ooh,
That's right. You always get candy for Christmas.
I got Japanese snacks. I got weird Japanese candy.
I got a donut maker.
Let me tell you guys, Japanese candy is so much better than our candy here in America. it's just so much better. Like,
Oh,
So,
we got candy
Waffles?
now.
Waffles,
hmm?
if I sent you and Schmoodle a box with German candy, would you then do a reviewing German candy stream?
Hell yeah, I would. Are you kidding me? Oh, that reminds me. At some point, wait. I think I can show you guys right now. Hold on, we're taking a food break. Thank you, Betnews, for another nom nom. I will use it to get more jerky. Check out what I got. This was a gift to me from myself for
Sorry,
Christmas. Look at these. They're candy waffles the Japanese candy waffles called Poppin' Cookin'. Little heart waffles like my emote
Amazing.
that you can like decorate. And it's got like all these It's like an easy bake oven kind of thing where you gotta like mix a bunch of packages and stuff like
Just
that.
don't
But
glue them to your shirt again, okay?
yeah, I just wrapped my shirt in the sweater is now in plastic and preserved somewhere. Um, yeah, this is really cool. It's like little waffle hearts, and I saw that, and I was like, when I was looking for Japanese candies to buy my brother, and I was like,
Well,
I
Vince, you
need
can
this.
maybe you can put the sweater into a resin block to prevent it from going bad.
You thought it was nice? Oh yeah, that's what did I say? Nitrous? I meant nitrogen. That's what I said. Nitrogen. Yes, that's what chip bags are filled with, and nitrogen. And I think it's the same with jerky bags. Probably, maybe, I don't know. I couldn't. It's probably just to make it look like there's more jerky than there is. Let's be real, because you do not get enough jerky in these bags.
No.
Copyright coming from my booty. Oh, what is Japanese poppin' cooking? I'm advertising for them. They should love me. I'm advertising the Japanese poppin' cooking. I've also got a candy ramen coming. Anyways, all right. Let's. I'll wait till the last bits of my jerky, and then we can continue on this conversation. We totally sidetracked. Okay. Where did I leave off? Sorry. We just absolutely interrupted this conversation with Transformers, and then we went off on a tangent. What was happening? She was talking about. Oh right, you guys were talking about Isaac and
And the Burgermaster.
the Burgomaster,
Yep.
right?
So we
By
cut
the way,
off the
Waffles-
arm, eat the arm, and then we gain its powers.
Oh God.
I'm
Well,
not
you
quite
remember
sure
what
that's how
happened
that
to Cloak,
works.
right?
Wait.
Yeah.
Shmuto, hold on. You remember the last thing you ate from this place? You know that pie? I don't know if it's such a good idea to eat something that looks like a demon thing.
Thugs are right. No. By the way, Waffles, my chat wants to send you a crepe kit.
Oh, a what?
A crepe. You know these.
Oh, crepe.
French.
The French. That sounds a crepe kit.
There's special.
I would love
makers
that.
for them.
That would be amazing. Actually, where is Fiona sit? You guys are all sitting on the other couch. Is Fiona sitting on this couch?
Okay.
Your tokens can be wherever.
Oh, she's.
It doesn't matter. We're just assuming you guys are all sitting on the couch. Your tokens or whatever.
Not enough couches.
I would love a crepe. Like, okay,
Never had a crepe
don't tell the waffles. Don't tell all the waffles, but crepes are amazing. They are absolutely delicious, and I love crepes so
I'm
much.
telling you, every waffle.
If they were as easy to make as waffles, I'd be having crepes all the time.
Waffles, do you not know these crepe makers? It's basically like an inverted frying pan that you can just dip into a bowl of them and then put on your table, and it's bakes them for you.
Oh, sounds so good.
I
Good day, Skits.
I want to apologize to Tama.
You're looking for a
For,
D&D streamer to watch?
mhm.
Hey, well, welcome.
We're constantly being derailed.
I don't know if you've seen the Curse of
Probably really need
Strahd
to go to bed.
module,
Soonish.
but we're in the middle of Curse of Strahd, Dungeons and Breakfast Curse of Strahd,
Thanks.
Episode number 20.
episode 20. She looks over to you, Gwyn. Kind of eyes you up and down. I think you may be able to handle Izek. You seem capable of fighting. And she kind of looks over the rest of you. But do not underestimate him. His arm and just his strength in general are not to be overstated. I could assist you if you would like.
Oh, what kind of combat prowess do you have?
Well, me in particular, I am not much of a fighter. But as we established before, I do have connections.
I think before we think about an actual fight with him, we should attempt to approach the issue in a smarter way.
And what do you
Also,
propose?
if I may, we do get sidetracked here. Our first objective has always been this facility.
Yes, but I think, considering that the Burgomaster seemed to know something about him, it might be wise to remove him from a position where he can simply refuse to talk to us.
If we get rid of his muscle,
If we if we can get rid of his muscle, maybe we can make him talk.
ooh, this sounds fun.
Don't get too ahead of yourself, Riley. The guy does look strong.
Well then, your intelligent plan is to.
I have the ability to make people see things that are not necessarily real.
I see. Trickery, then.
Yes.
Well, I suppose there is no harm in trying. Do you plan to scare him out of town?
Maybe that. Maybe to
I don't know about that.
make
we-
the Burgomaster question the loyalty of his so loyal friend. I don't know.
If
Hmm.
if we ran him out of town, then how are we supposed to get our answers? That wouldn't be helpful to us.
Follow him, pick him up in the forest, and ask him.
Yes, driving a wedge between the two.
Have you seen Threx? I don't know if you've noticed, but have you seen how dangerous it could be out there? Just ask.
We are still Yipotech.
We are because we have weapons and everything. Do you see a weapon on the Burgermaster? Does he look like a fighter?
I think the plan is more to drive a wedge between the bozo and the big arm guy.
Yeah, that's probably a better plan.
Well then, if there's anything I can do to assist you, please do not hesitate to ask.
Well, first of all, it would be nice to know where the Burgomaster is living.
The Burgomaster lives not too far away. He's pretty easy to find. My servant can give you directions if you would like.
Would be helpful.
It would be helpful indeed.
You plan to visit him as his home residence then?
Maybe.
It's a possibility we
I
might.
think for now, to figure out details about our plan, we have to observe.
Ah. Well, do not take too long. I am under the impression that there are things in motion. And, well, there may be an upset soon. So, whatever you're going to do it quickly.
I want to ask, what makes you think that?
News on the wind. My connections. I do not want to bother you with the details. It could all be rumors.
We will find out soon enough.
That we will.
Well, guys, let's go. We have preparations to do. And Thuxora basically stands up and bows to Lady Fiona.
Okay. Wait. You what are you doing as you leave?
Bowing?
Just a slight polite bow.
Oh, I thought you said bounce. I was like, excuse me.
Yeah, just gonna bounce up.
I'm gonna bounce on Lady Fiona real quick. Hey!
Boing, boing, boing.
Those are pretty bouncy couches. I like them. Boing, boing.
She extends a
Boing,
slow
boing.
bow in return. Watch your backs. The Burgomaster is almost as well connected as I am.
We will. We will.
Y'all heading out then? Okay. As you guys move to leave, the servant goes to the closet, unlocks the door, unlocks the chest in which you had kept all your weapons, or he had kept your weapons, hands them back to you, silently bowing to you as he opens up the large door, which opens with another.
Thank you very much.
And Gwyn sprints back to her Christmas tree.
Gwyn immediately goes back to the Christmas tree because Tama's getting tired. Sure, you're waiting for Shrek to come in. Funny you mentioned that. We were talking about Shrek Vampire in Barovia before. The true Lord of Barovia, Shrek. Get out of my Barovia!
Get out of my mist!
Get out of my mist! That would be terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. If Shrek popped in, like, immediately, it would be like a poop your pants moment. Especially Vampire Shrek.
Fun fact, guys. Did you know that the word mist in German is the same word for, or it's no, the English word mist also has a German meaning, and meaning, and the German meaning for that word.
A meeting in the mist.
God damn it! God damn it!
We
my
shall
brain.
meet in the mist.
Doing three things at once and then talking is not a good idea. No, the German meaning for the word mist is animal poop.
I'm sorry.
Animal poop.
No, wait.
So
What?
if you say mist, a German person would think you're saying animal poop.
What that?
Yes, it's also a swear word, but the original meaning is animal poop. So cow poop, for example, is Kuh mist, which is well, Kuh is the German word for cow.
Aha.
So wait. So we're in a land of poop. We're in poop land.
Yep.
Is that what you're saying? Which is ironic considering the large German influence on a lot of the stuff in Barovia.
Well, I mean, if you think about
Oh,
it,
I
everything
love
is
it.
shit here, so
Yep.
That is true. Barovia is pretty shit. It's a double entendre, actually. It's actually an allegory. Okay, so here's the crux. Tama, I think, is getting really tired. What do you guys want to do? Tama's getting super sleepy.
Probably
What
head
do you
back
want to
to
do?
the tavern and wait for the night to
You,
start
you,
to come down for Thuxora's grand plan.
you, you can puppet my bush if you want.
I can puppet the Gwyn bush.
Just leave me in the
Um,
bush and drag me along.
The thing
I
is, the
mean,
plan that I have works best in the middle of the night, so
Okay.
Time skip to
I'm-
nighttime.
Are you guys gonna?
head back to tavern, wait, and
wait
Thuxora
till the
can
new
elaborate.
year.
Okay. You guys want to go over the plan? I mean, we could just go over the plan and not actually do anything yet, or we could just wait till next time. It's up to you guys. I'm up for whatever.
Sure.
It's actually mostly up to Tama. Tama, how do you feel? What do you want? Do you just would you be okay with us just them talking over a plan?
I don't know. I'm just.
We need to
No,
discuss the
no, I meant
plan
like you can go to
back
bed.
before.
If you go to bed and they just
Oh.
reiterate the plan to you
Yeah,
afterwards.
yeah, that's fine. That's no problem.
And you can be surprised by the
Yeah,
plan
you can be
next
surprised by a crazy plan that they come up
What?
with while you're gone.
Surprise.
As long as it involves bush, I'm happy.
Okay, so the prerequisite is you guys have to talk about a bush with your plan.
Yes.
There
Wait.
needs to be a bush for Gwyn to hide in while you guys come up with this plan.
Oh.
So it's very important.
For her to hide in? Oh, okay. I was thinking about burning bushes. Okay.
You're gonna.
Uh,
I mean, that could be part of your plan, right? That talking bush. That would be pretty
Yes,
scary.
make a
You
burning
could trick
bush appear
people.
in front of the whatchamacallit guy with the big arm. Make him
Duke
Burgle
says
Master
not
is
everything
talking
shit
about
in
it.
Barovia. The suffering is excellent. You're not wrong. you're not wrong. Very bushy plan.
Oh man.
Okay, so
Okay.
so
So you guys arrive back at the Blue Water Inn. Danica is again washing a cup. Also, Rictavio is there, who is going over some conversation with Danica that you cannot hear at the moment.
we would probably go up to our room, just
Oh,
so
okay.
nobody is listening in.
Okay.
That's probably a better idea.
All right. So you kind of like peek in, see them there, and you're like, "All right, let's go to a private place."
Yep.
Okay. All right. Good night, Tama. You get some rest. Enjoy your sleepies. No worries. We'll just let you know with the plan, what happened with the plan discussions, and we'll just assume you're good with anything that they, if they decide to burn down the whole town, that you're good with it. If they decide to sacrifice
Enjoy all the
themselves to
bushes.
Strahd, that you're good with that too. And I'm just kidding. We'll just let you know
yeah.
the plan.
That's
And-
fine. Bush
and,
bonk. Bye.
All right. Sleep well.
Okay.
Bushbunk pie, okay.
And on the off chance that Dudley has any more plans involving taking your bras.
Yes,
Oh,
also
yes,
that,
bush-
yes. A
bush
strange
bump
collection of
bra.
underwear that you guys have already accumulated.
God damn it.
Boo.
Oh, the
Wouldn't
plan
be
is not
D&D if you weren't
actually
collecting
Tama.
underwear. Bye, Tama. Have a good one. Sleep well.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Mama. Okay, back to business. With the bush bonk bra plan.
The Bush Bonk Bra plan. All right, that's where Operation Bush Bonk Bra. Got it.
So we want to drive a wedge between them. The easiest way to do that is mistrust. Now, from what I've heard so far, attempting to do that on Isaac's side alone is not the way to go. I think the easiest way to do that is to make the Burgermaster fear Isaac. And
Fine.
as it
Ha-
looks right now, and correct me if I'm wrong, but as
Oops.
it looks right now,
Screwed it.
Isaac is the pure base of the Burgermaster's power. And the one thing that will end his career is him turning on him.
And
the
his
most
whole
part,
Which means
yes.
career.
ideally, we will make the Burgomaster believe that Isaac turned on him to create mistrust between the two.
Okay. And how do you propose we go about doing this?
Botek, have you ever woken up in the middle of the night having somebody with a dagger stand over you? Or your house is on fire and you see a certain person in the flames? Have you ever made that experience?
I can safely say, as a paladin of Tolvirian, no. I have never encountered that in my entire 150 years old life.
Well, me neither, but that's not the point. Because what I'm suggesting is that tonight the Burgomaster might encounter exactly that. Seeing his dear friend Isaac standing there amidst the flames of his house burning down.
Uh-huh. But okay, we would have to set actual fire to his house,
Mhm.
and you
I'm
do
down.
your. I understand that
Crowley is the just the
Crowley,
chaos, just burning
Crowley, I
stuff,
understand.
murdering
Yeah.
things. I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm just saying, yes, okay, I get that, Crowley. I knew you would be on board for this.
He's having pillaging withdrawal.
The firing
I
comes out.
I assumed as much. We then have to use your magics to make him think and see that his friend Isaac is doing this. So,
And then we rescue him from the flames.
uh-huh. Now, that's all well and good, but what if he's dead asleep and um burns to death and dies in the sleep?
Then we got rid of him.
Yep. I don't see where this plan could go wrong. Honestly.
Question. The plan was to
Alternatively,
drive a
we can wake up.
wedge in between the two power, right? Just because one jerk is gone, what's gonna happen to the other jerk? Is the demon arm guy now going to take over?
I don't think he's intelligent enough.
I mean, it
My
kind of
hope
doesn't
is
strike me as
that
that, but I don't know.
he will. My hope is that he will.
He's still around. What are we
Yeah.
gonna do to get rid of him?
My hope is that he will join the next person in power. For exactly the same reason that he joined the Burgomaster.
And
For the free
if he
candy.
doesn't,
And then we kill him.
oh, oh, oh.
Ooh, ooh.
No, not that kind of oh. Not that kind of oh. More kind of oh that is laughing, worrying about. Like, oh. See, that might be a good idea. But what if he's
Doesn't be better
stronger?
than-
What if he's stronger than us?
Then we should at least have tried to do this some way without killing him? Just putting that out there.
I think
idea.
the fire plan will work. We can have him woken up. One of us can run in, break down the door, pull him out, have him while
Well,
Thixora makes the
here's
vision, make it look like what's his face is in the building and running out.
You also see Irina's also listening to all this and kind of she's resting her head on her chin.
Thoughts,
Um,
Irina?
what about the bones as well? We need to figure out how to find
Yeah.
those.
um, the thing is the following: both Fiona and the Burgomaster know Vasily von Holtz. We know about that. None of them, at the current point in time, wants to talk to us about it. And I personally think that it is easier for us to get the Burgomaster into a position where we can threaten / trick him into telling us than her.
We can win his favor by saving him.
Exactly.
I see. Maybe that could work. I do not know. You are all better at this than I am.
Oh, no, I'm not. I am good at saving people. I'm not good at causing destruction like this.
That's what
That's
we have
Crowley's
found.
job.
Crowley just cracks his knuckles. Leave it to me.
I guess there is always a fine line. It's hard to tell when
I'm
tearing
not sure
things
about
down
that.
also saves people. Yeah.
Uh, yeah.
It
Better
is why
worry
my
about this.
father was such a good burgomaster. He knew when to exert his strength and when to hold back. It is what kept that town from, well, what you see today. I only hope whoever does replace the Baron can make things
Yeah.
better instead of worse.
Can we talk about that for real quick? If Fiona replaces the Baron, because I get the feeling that's what she's gonna do, right? If we remove
I would assume.
him, she's probably gonna take power. Now,
Yeah.
uh I don't know if you guys noticed or not or anything like that, but she kind of seems to be pro Strahd here, right?
She. No, I don't think she is pro Strat. I think she just looks at the things in a more realistic way. The current Burgomaster seems to follow the idea that as long as they're having the festivals, Strat cannot do anything.
Right,
Which,
that's
Pretend he
abs.
doesn't exist and everything is fine. Is basically
yeah,
how he's looking at it. Whereas she's looking at it if they can make peace with him and stay in the down low so that he doesn't really care about the area or think about it enough to want to do anything to the place, then they'll be safe.
which, as much as it pains me to say, that is the right approach to go right now.
And at least until Strahd can
You have
get
seen
his
his
ass
power.
kicked.
You have seen his power.
Okay. Now, question. Okay, what if she takes power? Okay, and I'm not saying we don't do everything, but what if she takes power and then literally lets Strahd just walk over the entire town?
Here's where the bones come
But
in.
we have to take him, and here's where the bones come in.
Uh-huh. What if she just gets rid of the bones?
We don't need to tell her that we have the bones. We get the information from the Burgomaster where the bones are. We get the bones, return them to the church. She doesn't need to know anything about it. It still becomes a safe haven. And she can keep the town protected by basically keeping them off the grid from his attention.
Okay. If you think this is our best plan,
I mean, what other options do we have?
to be honest, right now, I don't think we have all that much. I don't think we have uh the ability to do much unless we can find the our contact guy and find Vasily from him.
You all have passive perceptions over 10, right? Pretty
Yep.
sure.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys are talking around this table, you look out the window and you notice several ravens perched on the tree. They seem to be, though they try to, they're sitting there just and looking around. It is very odd how particularly their eyes continue to move in your direction.
How many ravens are there?
3 right now, perched on a tree just outside the window.
Can Crowley take his short bow and just shoot them?
You can try, yeah. You can open the window and shoot the birds if you would like.
Yes, because they're pissing him off.
Okay. You go to open the window and you and immediately the birds fly away from the tree. You see them fly over the roof of the building and disappear out of sight.
I hate those goddamn birds. They're annoying as fuck. Alright, back to business.
Thuxora Mage Hands close the window.
The birds don't seem to return. They're just like, as soon as you close the window, they're like, ah!
It's away. Window closed. It's the main window.
Thuxora
It's just like-
waves them and electrocutes them.
They're just being dicks. They're just like,
Well, sucks to be you, but Chill Touch also works through windows.
yeah, it says as long as you can see the target. It doesn't say anything about windows.
But yeah.
Make sure that everyone's on board with this as much as we can.
Yep.
All right. So,
Like I said, if anybody else has any other plans, I'm more than happy to hear them.
I mean, I've gone over the only other option that we have, which was find the other guy that could, that contact us.
We can still go find him too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find him and literally see if he knows Vasily and see if we can get this address out of him. Other than that, literally, that'd be our only other option.
Yeah.
Well, a plan is a plan. What worries me is that Miss Wachter said she knew that something was coming. Something was going to happen soon. So whatever we do...
We have to do it quick. So,
unless she was just trying to rush us.
could be that she's trying to rush us to do the thing. We don't know how quick they're going to be if they are going to do it. they could literally just be 2 days away. Heck, they could be 2 hours away from doing it. We
The
don't
thing
know.
is the following, and this is my next thought. If she takes over, that will at least cause a period of instability. If whatever is going to happen during this time, that will weaken her position as well and give us more breathing room when she is in charge.
You seem to forget one thing. She knows about the bones already. Her kids kind of already told us that. So she already knows that the bones are missing, that Vasily had something to do with it. She was definitely 100% lying to us about that.
Oh no, we know.
The thing is, we have two options here, Botek. Either we get it out of her, or we get it out of the Burgomaster. And as it stands right now, I think the chances of getting it out of him...
Probably easier than getting it out of her.
Exactly.
Hi guys. Hello Raiders. Wow.
Hello, Waffles.
Hi, Waffles.
No,
Wait, hi, ominous voice in the sky.
hello everybody. Welcome to a party plans for what is inevitably going to be
Arson.
a classic D&D plan.
Arson.
For arson, yeah.
Arson.
Party plans for arson.
No. Our plans are never classic. They always end up doing something crazy.
Hi guys. Sparkle and Pop, thank you so much.
We are currently just trying to overthrow the current ruler of this town.
Yes. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with Curse of Strahd. I don't know if you're a D&D streamer, Sparkle and Pop. You can't stay because it's super late, but have an amazing stream? Yeah, thank you very much. I hope you have an awesome one. I don't know what you were streaming, or are you a D&D streamer, or... I'm just... Wow, that's a lot of people all of a sudden. Yeah, we're playing the Curse of Strahd module. They are in... You do play D&D? Oh, heck yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good day. Yeah, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons right now. We're in the middle of they are discussing a plan to try and figure out the political situation here in the town of Vallaki, in the strange place called Barovia, which is it's a very gothic horror type setting. And yeah, it's going interesting so far. What their conclusions are coming to. I can't wait to see how this goes.
There's all the players. There's
Yes,
there's all
also
the players that are streaming it. Currently.
Yes, yeah.
So,
My friend's
not only the
Chachi
DM.
Deli also streaming it. We actually just lost a player because she went to bed, but we're gonna catch her back up on everything later.
I mean, the plan is super simple. Set the mayor's house on fire, create an illusion that makes him think his best friend did it, save him from said house, ask him about the guy who stole the bones of the church that we want to help so we can put our comrades into said church and make it a safe place again.
Make church
Find
safe
the
again.
guy who
stole the bones in the first place.
has
the bones.
hired the church assistant to steal the bones from the church.
Get rid of a guy with the demon arm. Hopefully,
Yeah, get rid of a guy with a demon arm. I guess it's
Eat the arm and
super easy
absorb the
plan.
powers.
It's a super easy
Yeah.
plan, and nothing can possibly go wrong.
Yes.
So while you guys are all discussing this plan,
Is
you
the doll staring at us again?
no, the doll is not staring at you. Just like
Where
the
did
doll, like
go? Did I keep the doll? I don't remember if I kept the doll on me. If we
you
just
guys
kinda
still
left
have the
it in
doll.
room.
You guys grab the doll again, and
Okay, so I still have it around my waist.
yes, yeah. You have the creepy doll that was moving on its own. You
This little
guys
girl's soul is stuck in the doll. I know it.
hear a shuffling at the door.
Every day
Very
I'm
brief.
shuffling.
Every day there's shuffling at the door, and you see like a little shadow underneath the crack at the bottom of the door suddenly.
Do you want a mage hand it open?
Yep. Thuxora basically just throws the door open with her mage hand.
Okay. The door suddenly, you guys all look at the door and it flies open as you turn the handle, and a very surprised small two small children, Bray and Brom Mardikov, are very surprised looking. Yeah, Brom, run! And they both just take off down the hallway.
Thuxora slams shut this door with her mage hand.
Okay.
Stopping
As
them from
they-
going downstairs.
They kind of like stumble over each other as they move away, kind of like pushing each other out of the way. Brian, I told you this was a bad idea.
Crowley's gonna walk over to them.
Okay. All right, before they get past the door.
I mean,
'Cause
the idea is
they
to
took
stand
off.
in front of them.
Yeah,
she
they
closed this
bolted.
door. She closed this door on them so they couldn't go downstairs.
Oh, so they couldn't. Okay, so they go to move to this door and you slam it shut, and they both kind of like skid to a stop, kind of.
Crowley's just gonna stand there with like his hands on his hips, looking like a disappointed father.
Oh, Bram, I told you this was a bad idea.
Boys, what are you doing?
We wanted to know if you wanted room service. Mother said, see if they want any drinks. And they both, like,
did
Bran
you?
sees him and kind of nods in agreement.
Thuxora bows down here. To see, because technically, if I understood the architecture of this building right, the mother is on the floor below there.
She's still talking with Rictavio, but as the door slammed, both of them are kind of looking up in your direction at the moment.
And she just smirks and yells at her. Did you send them up here?
She kind of rolls her eyes. Bran, Bram, what are you doing? Get down here right now. They kind of sheepishly look at each other. Yes, mother. They go to like try the door.
It isn't locked.
Thuxora opens it a little bit with her mage hand and is like, guys, you're lucky this was us. If this was somebody else, you wouldn't get away like this.
Mhm.
Bran kind of elbows his butt. I told you. Well, yes,
You guys gotta be more careful.
but you're probably planning some cool, like, are you gonna kill Strahd? Bran! You can hear Danica like shouting up to them. I said get down here.
Well, kids, we're planning a surprise for everybody, so don't tell anyone yet, okay?
What kind of surprise?
A cool
It's a
one.
surprise. You have to
A
wait and see.
bonfire.
Bonfire? I
Guy,
like
don't tell the
bonfires.
secret. Come on.
The last one we had was at the festival. It
this one's
it
gonna
wasn't
be even-
very fun. But the
Well,
fire was cool.
This one is gonna be better. Do you remember the thing that I did yesterday in the evening with the sun?
Oh yes, yes.
Something
Is it going to be the sun?
Don't tell anybody yet, okay?
Okay, we be very quiet. Yes, we won't tell anybody. I'm sorry, pay them no mind.
All right.
They're just curious boys.
Thuxara opens the door for them.
They, as fast as they can, they hurry out the door, kind of tripping down the stairs a little bit. Almost just as excited as they are scared. And they kind of rush over themselves and fall over themselves as they get down to the stairs and rush around the front of the side. And you see them run into the room below, and their mother immediately begins scolding them. I told you boys not to mess with any of our guests. And then just muffled stern talking to as they slowly get sadder and more dejected as their mom scolds them.
Thuxara just bows over the railing again. It's like, don't be too hard to them.
She nods to you and just points towards the kitchen door where they slowly saunter away to. Rictavio is just watching all this, and you can just see a kind of a smirk on his face. He hasn't said anything, really, though.
All right, then. Back to scheming evil schemes.
Evil schemes. All right, then, now that the children are taken care of. Hi, Rel, how's it going? Oh, you're playing Outer Wilds? That is an awesome game. Yes, it is.
Oh, Waffles. Have you seen the DLC thingy?
For Outer Wilds? Yeah, I did see the DLC for Outer Wilds. I really want to play that, like, so bad.
You and Chachi played together?
No.
No, that was Outriders.
No, it's like an exploratory game. It's like
Yeah.
an exploring space game. It's really cool.
Yeah.
D&D looks creepy. I might play that for like a Spoopy Friday or something. Sorry, I didn't mean to derail again.
It's fine.
How many times have we done it this stream?
Back to evil scheming
5, 6
and
times.
definitely not getting interrupted by small children.
Oh. Plan is, I guess, pretty simple and straightforward then. We will head over to our contact guy's place first, see if he's there, and if we can see Vasily from him. If he knows nothing, then we go to the Burgermeister's place and go with fire.
Yeah.
We'll go with fire.
Fire and delusions. Actually, question, Waffles. Prestidigitation can where is it? Light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire instantaneously.
Yes.
Does that also count for houses?
You can't, with
Can I use it to
prestidigitation,
start a fire? That's the question. Can I use it to start a fire?
I mean, you can light up a small like campfire or just a little tiny fire somewhere with something flammable. You can't like create a bonfire out of nothing. Like you can't just like
No,
instant.
The idea is just that I don't have to
It
sit
can-
there with flint and steel and try to set the curtains on fire. For
No, you can use prestidigitation underneath. Assuming you have some kind of something burnable or something like that.
Yeah, we'll
And
just,
it can spread organically.
we'll just
Yes.
take out this torch that they got and light that and then throw it in his living
Yeah,
room.
you can burn down houses with
Fire,
anything.
fire,
There's plenty of ways to burn
fire,
down everyone's houses.
Sora
no.
started
Now-
the fire.
Now,
I don't know if I like or dislike where this is going.
So,
I love D&D
Now,
plans
world
so
is
much.
turning.
question.
I actually have
that
something burnable.
last question that I
Bra.
got, okay? Oh god. Last question that I got for you, okay? what if his house has some guards outside?
That's why we're going at night.
That's exactly my point. What if there's guards outside during the night?
Then we
Guards
sneak
still work
around
during
them.
the night. They still will patrol the city to make sure it's safe. He could have guards stationed at his house. Heck, if I was him, I would.
We gotta be sneaky.
Mhm.
Okay.
They say to Botak in his full plate armor.
I have chainmail.
We'll
Thank
have
you.
to we'll have to like duct tape the armor to him so we don't move around too much.
Yeah, exactly.
Very nice.
I
I
love
have
this plan.
chainmail. Thank you very much.
Let me say,
There's a
just say,
difference
as a
between
DM,
human
I'm
and
so
safe.
proud of you guys.
Yeah, we're not
Oh,
just
no.
going and killing everybody.
Oh,
Instead,
this
we are
is
actually
top tier
planning
D&D.
stuff.
Yeah, we're planning to murder people instead of just going to murder people.
Oh, and I love it.
Yeah.
Technically, we won't.
Um,
We don't even need to really murder someone. Like this could just go. We find out where the bones are, then those two get at each other's throats, and
Here's an idea. You just burn down all of Balaki, and then there's nothing left
That
to
sounds
worry
terrible
about.
too.
yeah,
No.
But that sadly creates the problem that there's also nothing that we can, or no place anymore that Irina could be safe in.
We'll have to see. Well, I think you guys got a plan, right? You guys got a plan ready to go and stuff like that, and yeah, that's pretty much. I don't want to go too much further without Tama here, because the more that happens without Tama here, the more she's going to be left out of the decision process and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
I think she'll be fine with your guys' burn down the Burgomaster's mansion plan.
I mean, theoretically, we just need to get a bit of metal somewhere close to something burnable in his house. For example, on the roof shingles. And then I can use heat metal from up to 60 feet away.
Okay, we have our plan. We have our plan.
Easy
For the
plan.
most
Burn down the house.
does any
Jesus.
general store nearby have any fireworks?
I don't think this place will have fireworks.
And Fraser, no, the orbital nuke, we don't want to waste that yet.
Anyway,
Just launch an orbital nuke at him. It'll be fine.
yeah, we're saving that for Strahd.
Extend
nuke
it.
is
UAV
gas-
incoming.
Oh
We'll just
my
send
gosh.
a StarCraft 2 ghost in there, and he'll cloak through everything and just nuke it from orbit. You know.
Yeah. You just have a sniper sitting outside of his house. That also works.
Anyway, plan's done. Everything's good.
The plan to assassinate the Burgomaster in motion. Okay. I think that was a productive D&D session. Well done, guys. Well done. Still no fighting again today. As much as I would love to do combat, yeah, it's pretty. Combat's been pretty sparse the past few sessions. I'm sorry if anybody's
Who
a
needs
fan of
combat?
combat section, combat parts, but you know, eventually
I
we'll do some
think
combats.
The RP itself is so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that's probably why
combat's a
Valaki is one of
bonus.
my favorite places in the campaign, is just because of the sheer amount of like RP that happens
Yeah.
and the dialogue that's going on and the crazy plans of burning down someone's house. Oh, peak D&D. Oh, I love it so much.
I mean, if it works, it's ingenious. Like pitting two people like that against each other and then coming out on top would just
No, I mean,
feel so fucking good.
I'm not like you guys' plan is I mean, that's you pretty decently solid plan. Yeah, we'll see where it goes. I'm so like excited for next session now Because
And
you
then
guys
if
got
it-
a crazy plan that's going to be
If it
happening.
accidentally goes south and the Burgomeister dies, we can
What?
be like,
No, plans in D&D never go south. What are you talking
we
about?
can be like, oh, we saw what's his face running from the fire.
If there's
He
anything I
did
can
it.
say about D&D is that plans always go perfectly.
I mean, to be fair, we've had a few successful plans.
Yeah, that's true. You guys actually have pulled off a few plans, actually. I can't roll for anything on my NPCs, by the way. They always roll poopy. The past...
Good. Let's
Every
keep it that
stealth
way.
roll I've rolled on my NPCs has been garbotastic, and I'm super
keep it that way.
disappointed. And like even characters with like +5 to stealth are just like, nope, I rolled a 1. It's like, wow.
Why do the little ones have +5 stealth?
I mean, not those. I mean, for any character that I've been rolling for. Well, if I have rolled high, you guys
They're
don't
gonna
know.
be a pair of rogues when they grow up.
Yeah, master rogue children. Obviously, they did not
be
roll a +5 on their stealth.
Oh, why not? They totally could have used it. Would have been great at it.
Oh, one more thing. Crowley's gonna like tie up the doll and put it in his bag tonight
Okay.
so that it doesn't leave.
So it can't leave. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Good plan. Good plan.
Good plan.
If it gets out this time, I don't know. He's just gonna start talking to it because he knows it's alive.
Maybe a ghost moved it. You never know.
Yes.
Maybe Strahd came in while you were sleeping and played with the doll. Yes, Miss Tulipkins, I love you. Would you
He just
like
has,
tea,
little
Miss
children's
Tulip?
tea set that he uses. He has like a little chair in his castle,
Hello, it is tea
pink
time.
with flowers.
Would you like some tea?
Guys, quick question.
Why, yes.
Circle. Because my chat wants to know who of you has watched The Princess Bride.
Not me. I've
Not
heard
me.
a lot about it.
Yeah, I've watched it. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Okay, Wolford saw it.
I mean,
That is the only quote that I know.
and
I know that Andre the
so
Giant's in
much.
It's
Andre the Giant,
French quotes.
the
God, we have so much
inconceivable
to watch
guy.
now.
Speaking of giants, have you ever seen the guy that they based Shrek's face on?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Hold on, I gotta find him.
They based Shrek's face on an actual
On a real
guy.
person, yeah.
Huh.
It wasn't
Never
Mike
knew that.
Myers, I'm guessing.
No.
They,
All right.
by the way, Schmoodle.
Uh huh.
You have nothing to do tomorrow, right?
I work.
Ah, shite.
Why? What's up?
Wait, didn't you say you don't have to go back to work until Thursday?
No, I work.
No.
sad face.
Because at 3 a.m. your time, the book of Boba Fett goes live.
Well, we can watch it when I get home.
Boba
Okay.
Fett?
Yes, the Boba Fett series.
There's a Boba Fett series coming out? Wait, what?
In,
Yeah.
well,
Bo-
it's 3 Eastern.
The Book of Boba Fett. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I didn't know that. Is that like a Mandalorian adjacent kind of?
Yep.
Hey,
Oh, I need to see this now.
That's a tiny image.
The Boba book. Where'd you post it? I don't see anything.
In the D&D group chat.
Oh, that's an actual guy.
He was a
Oh,
French
my
wrestler, yep.
goodness. Wait, hold on. I need to show this to everybody.
Maurice Tillet.
Hold on. We're gonna.
It hasn't loaded for me yet for some reason.
This is the guy. Oh my gosh, he does look like Shrek.
That's who they based him off of.
Is he like an old timey
Oh,
French?
Huh.
Like old.
Oh, okay. So they didn't like live model him.
No. Let's see.
I love the boxers back in the day. They didn't have boxing gloves. They didn't have shirts. They didn't have nothing. They just ran in and punched people. That was boxing back in the day.
their wrists must have gotten so fucked up
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
without having, because usually let's see, 19. He was born in
Is that his wife?
1903.
Nice.
Yeah,
She
he was
wow.
born in 1903 and died in 1954.
He got his own. Who's the girl in Shrek? Fiona. Fiona Walker.
Oh gosh.
She's actually Fiona from Shrek. Oh, it's all coming together. The actual
Oh,
Shrek
no.
vampire series that we've all been waiting for, Barovia Shrek.
Yeah, he had the same thing that Andre the Giant had, the gigantism or whatever.
Oh, okay.
That's the only reason that I thought about him just now was because Princess Bride was mentioned.
All right. Anyways, I think we're gonna raid somebody. I think give somebody some love.
No, I'll see you guys later.
Okie dokie, Chachi. Thank you guys for playing.
I'm gonna go beat the
Yes.
Elite Four. Yeah, of course, always. I have.
I'm gonna go
Heck
eat more
yeah.
soup.
Delicious soup. Good soup.
Good soup.
Good
I've
soup.
been on a diet of soup and crackers for the last few days. My
you
tummy
sick?
is not happy.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You need
I'm
something
much
more.
better today, though, thank God, but still.
Anyways, Mr. Wolfwifwies, who shall we readeth today?
That's
Yo,
a good question. I looked at the Dungeons and Dragons stream, and it's just the thumbnail on it now is just the Shrek picture, the picture of the French boxer guy. Oh no. Okay. Somebody else. Wait, hold on. Somebody else is doing Curse of Strahd. Dragnacarta is doing Curse of Strahd right now.
Oh, okay. Let me quickly cue my outro screen.
I don't know. I kind of don't actually want to raid a Curse of Strahd because this is going to definitely be 100% spoilers.
True.
So maybe we raid somebody else.
Unless you check to see how far they are.
They're pretty far. I'm looking at the dungeon map they're on. They're pretty effing far. The title of theirs is Strahd Must Die Tonight. So I'm gonna guess they're pretty far. So we will avoid spoilers.
Kill Strahd.
All right, let's go. Let's see. What are these guys doing? They look cool. Episode 35, Relaxing Trip, Titans Revival. Adventures on the Mantrovian continent, a 5e homebrew campaign. Let's raid these guys. Let's show some more D&D players some love because I want to show some.
Is the name?
Their name is TTRPG Academy. That's who we're going to raid.
RPG Academy. Okay, found them.
TTRPG Academy. Yeah, we'll give them a little bit of love. Thank you, all the Sparkle and Pop people here. Thank you guys for the raid. I do other stuff besides D&D. I'm kind of like a variety streamer. I do a whole bunch of things. So if you guys want to see more random stuff, yeah, Deadly does, Chachi does. Go follow them. Chachi posted that multi-Twitch link.
Daily does some fucking awesome map making streams for VRC and model
yeah.
making and Star Citizen. Chachi does a bunch of variety stuff
for virtual reality LARP events.
called Neon Divide.
Yes. Yeah, definitely go check that out. What? Oh my gosh, I cannot. It was TTRPG, right? I can't find the only person I was trying to rate. There we go. I found him. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be doing, I don't know, a game. I might do more Tales of Arise or something like that. And then every Friday I do Spoopy Fridays. Chachi's also streaming very regularly. And when do you usually do your Neon Divide stuff, Deadly?
The work all across the week, but we are getting relatively close to the season 3 launch, which is going to be Friday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. No, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern is when the episode goes live. It is the preview thing, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, make sure you guys go check that out. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you guys have an awesome syrupy day. Goodbye. Goodbye. Is that Vampire Shrek?
Yeah, that's a vampire Shrek. That's what he sounds like.
All right. Bye, guys. Bye, everybody.
Swamp.
This is
Well,
Miss
I'm
Swamp.
ready to raid whenever you are.
All right, rating in 3, 2, 1. Raid.